Hey guys, welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Now today I'm going to be filming this in story mode, or recording this in story mode, because this is about things that only OG players remember from Grand Theft Auto 5. So these can be stuff that were supposed to be carried over to GTA 5, some stuff that got cut from GTA 5, all sorts of stuff. Like in the pre days, like some of the where you can pre-order the game and stuff like that. But before we get into this video, I do want to mention, like every single video, quick shout to Shrek Dodo and Diamond Sway. And also, if you guys want to go check out my Discord server and Twitch channel, links will be down in the description for that as well. And also, if you want to become a member of the channel, a link will be down in the description if you do not see the join button. Alright, let's just get right into this. So the first thing, oh my goodness, that was that was not planned. Alright, so the first thing that was supposed to be in the game and got cut, this one was where the fact that you could actually, when you shoot other players or when you shot NPCs, you could actually blow their legs and limbs off. Like you could actually shoot their limbs off. But they thought that was a little too graphic for the game, even though the game is already graphic enough, you know. So they're like, we're just gonna make it so when you shoot people, it's just blood and limbs don't actually come off. Which I guess is a little bit more realistic than actually limbs coming off. I feel like if the limbs came off, I feel like that would make it a lot less realistic. Because GTA 5 in actual story mode is pretty realistic until you get into some of the vehicles in online mode. But yeah, I think that this one is one of the things that they didn't need to have in the game, and I'm actually glad that it's more realistic and that you can't shoot the limbs off. But that would be a cool feature anyway. For the next thing that only OG players might remember, or stuff that they were supposed to add, is they were supposed to add basketball in Grand Theft Auto 5, so you could actually do basketball games. Now, if you do remember correctly, you could play basketball in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and you could get points, you could set records and stuff like that. I'm not sure if you get RP and stuff for that. I just remember it was like a little mini game that had in the game, and they were originally supposed to put it in. They had some audio files that some people leaked, and they had some actual game files that they leaked as well of what the basketball would look like and what the hoop would look like. And honestly, I don't really care that much that's not in the game, but it would still be cool to see just a little mini game or something to play around with. And I'm sure there'll be glitches for it as well, so it'd be cool all in all. But yeah, let's get right into the next one. The next one on the list is a bit more of not as big as an importance to the game, but I think it's just still cool to bring up, is that they actually had Franklin act more like a gangster. For example, they would have him wield the gun like he's shooting at the Gangster Style. Oh, there he goes, that, whatever that was. So he would hold it sideways instead of regularly, and I think Rockstar just put it like holding it regularly because it's more realistic, because in all reality, it's a lot easier to control the gunfire when you're holding it regularly compared to when you're holding it, I guess we can call it Gangster Style. I don't really know if there's a name for the Gangster Style, but you know. So I think they only did this because that they don't want to make it seem, they want to make it as realistic as possible, and all reality, I think they did a really good job in this game of making this super realistic. It's one of the best looking games to this date, and we're in 2020, and this game was released in 2011 or 2013, 2011, I forget which one, but it looks so good compared to what other games look like that are coming out now. It just, the graphics are amazing first time, and I just can't believe how well they pulled off this game. But nonetheless, let's get right into the next one. Alright, so the next one that we have on the list for only OG players will remember is that a lot of guns got cut from the game. And I'm not exactly sure why they cut some guns. Maybe they were too glitchy, or maybe they were too overpowered. There could be many reasons. But we do have a leaker, VADIMM. He basically leaked some of the weapons and some of the game files of what some of the guns looked like. And some of the guns honestly look really cool. If you guys want to look it up, just look up old guns in GTA 5, or just guns that were cut from the game. or you can just look up VADIMM. I believe that's how you spell his name. But you guys can look that up. The guns look pretty cool. I'm just guessing that they cut some of these guns because either it was too buggy, or I believe it's just like too overpowered, and players wanted them to remove from the game as fast as possible because they really didn't want to have to deal with people just being toxic and griefing with these guns. And there's still some guns that are overpowered that I agree should be removed, but I think it's more vehicles that should be removed. Oppressor. But anyway, let's just go right into the next one that OG players will remember. That we have on the list for only OG players will remember is that actually when the game first came out and in the beta version of the game, Michael actually was a lot older. Well, he did not act like, he just looked a lot older, and he didn't have as many as like appearances that you can change. Now you can change all sorts of stuff. You can make him look like a hipster if you wanted to. But in the actual beta files, he looked a lot older, and some of the other characters looked different as well. But it wasn't as significant as what Michael looked like. I don't know why they made him a lot older. I guess it would be like kind of like he's like the boss of everyone because he has the most experience. I guess that would make sense, but then again, I don't really know why. And that's just one of the things that OG players might remember or might not. So let's go right into the next one. Alright guys, for the next one that only OG players will remember is the Combine. So the Combine was also in GTA San Andreas. I think that was the only one that it was in. But this one, you could literally just run over players and you could like do all sorts of stuff with it. It was honestly looked like one of the most fun vehicles in the game. More fun than some of the more fun than like the Oppressor, more fun than some of the planes and all that stuff. It just looked a whole lot of fun. I never played San Andreas, but I just looked this stuff up. But there was actually supposed to have it in this game. I don't know why they didn't add it in the game. I guess they didn't want to have it too closely related to San Andreas. But I think it would still be a really cool feature to have in the game nonetheless. Because if you go to some local restaurants, you can actually see like pictures of the Combine and stuff like that. You can actually see it in like some of the local restaurants. And also sometimes when the dispatcher calls out stuff when you get wanted by the cops, you can hear them say Combine occasionally. And no, this isn't because the Combine's in the game. And for those of you that don't know what a Combine is a farm vehicle that basically harvests crops such as corn, and it picks them up, and people would use this in Grand Theft Auto as a way to kill people, and you can just run them over and then it would shoot their body parts out at the other end, which is a really cool feature. But then again, there's a lot of other cool features in GTA 5, but still, if you're an OG player, this is one that you would remember. Let's go right into the next one. Alright, so the last thing that we have on the list for today that only OG players will remember, this is the fact that you used to actually be able to sell narcotics in GTA 5 online. This seems pretty cool idea to have in GTA 5 online, since they actually had it, actually not even GTA 5 online, GTA 5 story mode as well. But they also had it in GTA San Andreas as well. So I guess it's not that far away from as an idea of what they could have had in the game. But you basically used to sell drugs, and you would go to people and you just sell them, and if you're caught selling them by like people or just people that are like snitching, I guess, because sometimes you can see civilians just calling the police on their phones in GTA 5, or just random stuff like that, and you'll get the wanted level on you for that stuff. And also they had missions where you could play as a cop, and that you could also try to stop these drug sales going down. And I thought this would be a really cool idea to have in the game, because they had it in the San Andreas, but I don't know why they didn't bring it into GTA 5. I guess they didn't want to have something like this in their game. I guess like makes sense, they don't want to have stuff like this in their game, but at the same time I feel like that'd be a really cool feature. But yeah, that's about it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to go check out my other content. Also, if you want content related like this, then go check out Shrek, Dodo, and Diamond Sway. Links will be in the description to their channels. And also, if you guys want to go ahead and check out my Twitch channel and Discord server, feel free to do so. I will be talking, if you want to like get in contact with me and like just talk to me about stuff, you can go to my Discord server, and I'm there pretty often. Sometimes I'm not there, but sometimes I am there. So if you guys want to go check that out, links will be in the description, along with the link to become a member of my channel. So if you guys want to support me in that way, then you can. But if you don't have the money to, I'm not pressuring you to. That's just something there if you want to. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye.